for some time now, like you rightly said, we've been up and down promoting this new single, and I think the reception has been very warm and massive. This is not to say by any time something about Sarauta is out, people get to expect what he has for them. So the reception has been very good so far, and we are grateful. Yeah.
And are you still recording with the Dream House Entertainment, or you're out with your own self?
Basically, Dream House has been more like a movement, more like people of same mind, collective mind. It's just an area that we decided to like give ourselves a name and an identity, so that like probably we get to impact in the lives of each other. So like Dream House has been more like just a movement for me, and not a record label.
So Dream House is not a record label.
No.
So right now you are doing this on your own.
Yeah, I'm doing it on my own, but with the name Dream House. But it's not entirely a record label as people presume.
Great. So if you're tuning your radio, this is 88.3 with my man Sarauta right here on the Music 360. Charlie, so now let's just go back a little bit before we get into the main issue that we're talking about. Looking, you've been off and on, and what has caused that? Because a lot of people will need to find out why Sarauta you've been tough on your game in the upper east tier, then all of a sudden you go off, you're back again. But what has made that that hibernation to happen to you in the music scene?
I think music basically is part of showbiz, and when we say showbiz, it's entertainment business. And entirely much is involved, and sometimes you need to sit back and rearrange yourself. Places that maybe you are not really getting things right, you put things in order and come back. So much of it has been to do with planning and organizing, so that we can hit the ground very hard. Entirely every single step you take in this musical journey, it has to do with finances or money. And that is one thing that I think most artists or coming up really sometimes have issues with. Unless, of course, a few maybe who are privileged. But to find yourself around this part of the region where more has to be done by you yourself, I think we've really put in like measures to make sure that like we hit the ground running. That is why all this while there has been some dormant periods in career.
Now, a lot of what you're saying, most will also disagree with you, but most are saying that your breakup with your former manager, Mama Was of Blue Beats, has really affected you much. Do you agree with those people?
Well, I think people are entitled to their opinions. I think Mama Was really had an impact in my life. Not to belittle every single thing he has done. I think he introduced me more into the limelight. And we parted ways, and for some reason, I wouldn't just say it has really been the reason, but like I've been on myself, and I mean having to juggle with other things definitely. There will be somewhere in your affairs. So that has been the issue.
Now I'm still on it. I know you had an interview on a sister station, and after that there was a banter on social media. A lot of people, with your former manager, Blue Beats and stuff. Are you an ungrateful artist?
It will be very unfortunate to say that. Life entirely